Welcome to the Honeymoon Mindset Podcast. Even with kids, you can have a honeymoon mindset. We are your hosts,
Kimberly Mullen.
and James Deppa. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another exciting episode of Honeymoon Mindset with Kids. Kimberly cannot join us today. She has previous obligations. So we are flying solo again this week. But that's okay. That's all right. I hope you had a great weekend. It's Monday, and it's now time for episode with Honeymoon Mindset with Kids. We've talked about emotions. We've talked about scheduling. We've talked about rewarding your kids. How does that work? Now let's talk about fun. How do you have fun with kids? It can go several ways. They can do what you do, have fun. That's great for the kids because then they get to learn and see and experience new things. Challenges, especially if something's above their age limit. They like that. Kids like a challenge. Kids want a challenge. That's how they learn and grow. Sometimes when we have fun with kids, we get down on their level, which is great because kids need to see you as the parent, as the adult, learning how to be a kid, learning that even though they're old, they can still relate to you. You can still relate to them, I should say, and have fun. When you have fun with kids, they get to relax. They get to be at ease. They get to be themselves. They can let go of their worries. They can let go of their frustrations, their judgments. Yes, kids feel judgment. They feel it. They sense it. They may not always say it, but they feel it. When you have fun with kids, kids get to experience things that they don't usually experience. When you have fun with kids, they come out of their shells. They get to also find out who they are. Having fun with kids is very, very important. Don't get me wrong. You need to have schedules. You need to have responsibilities, chores. They need to have disappointments, letdowns, heartbreaks. That's all part of learning and growing up. Even as adults, we need that stuff still. It keeps us in check of who we are and what's really important to us. So how do you have fun with kids that's appropriate? Like I said, they can do stuff that you do. Let's say you're into cars or knitting or sewing of some sort. Yeah, those can be pretty technical things. But if your kid is in there learning, watching, they're learning. They're experiencing it. They are expanding their knowledge. No, they don't have the strength we do. Or they may not have the ambidextrous for sewing like you would. But they're learning. There's things you can do. I don't want to say dumb it down, but that's really technically what you're doing. You're putting it on, you're putting it down on their level so that they can learn, so that they can understand. And when you have fun with kids, it's a huge, huge bonding experience. It's probably one of the best ways to bond with your kids is having fun with them. Because all defenses are down, all walls are down, all expectations are down. And you just get to have fun with your kids. That is what is so important about having fun with kids. What better way? They're able to ask you, they get to learn. And believe it or not, when you're talking to kids, sometimes they do have smart ideas. Oh, what about this? Have you tried this? What does this do? Like for me, I'm thinking if you're working on a car, and you got a problem you don't know, and all of a sudden this kid asks what this part is or what this does, and you're sitting there thinking, it's like, oh, that helps solve the problem that I was working on the car. Or it's something you didn't think of. Kids can be quite intriguing. And plus, when you're having fun with kids say the darndest things. That was a great TV show back in the 90s and 80s. Kids can be themselves. And then they say the coolest things that stick with you. The memories. If you're in a blended family, have fun with those stepkids. Have fun with those kids. What better way to see them for who you really are than to have fun with them? When they see, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, that is my loud dog. When they see you having fun, they can learn. They can experience who you really are and get to know you. That is what fun for kids can do, especially in a blended family. And those bonds, they can also see that you're not trying to replace that parent if they lost one or it was a nasty divorce. Having fun gets to see them for who you are and see that you're not there to replace that person that meant so much to them or the loss that's in their hearts. They can experience it. They can experience who you are and grow that connection with each other. So, with your kids, get down, have fun, build that endless, unbreakable bond. Have fun. And we'll talk to you next time with Honeymoon Mindset for Kids.